welcome back. Crypto Rico here with another one. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Put on that bell notification so you too can be notified when we're over here experiencing the abundance of money, man. You guys do not want to miss out. Do not miss out on that $100 giveaway. Simply like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, tag me and a friend on Twitter. That simple, that easy. Win $100. Use the tips and tricks in the video to make it grow, or simply go spend it. None of this is financial advice. I'm bringing financial awareness to a crypto space that is changing on the hour, every hour. With that being said and out the way, welcome back everybody that's rocking with me on the channel. Right now we're going to go over Bitcoin's price prediction and what's going on. And what I'm going to tell you guys has been going on since I've been doing this since 2017. It's the same game. They're doing a rinse and repeat, same soup, just reheated. That's what's happening right here. And what goes to show that is this article right here. New York City mayor is going to take his first 3 paychecks in Bitcoin. So it's like, and let's check out what's going on before we get to the price predictions and stuff like that. And this is what happened since 2017. I've been seeing this happen over and over and again as Bitcoin slowly creeps up and up and up and up and up. They create this type of FUD. They let these big guys get in. People are accepting Bitcoin as payment and all this stuff. And then later on, the price starts to increase. But they push the price down by having FUD the days before, and then now look, there's a mayor that's going to get paid in Bitcoin. So it's always like that, the way they try to make the news jump up and down to have people get shooken out of their positions and stuff like that. Okay, so we have the mayor of New York, and he's saying right here, got Bitcoin, which had been trading sideways between 45,000 and 52,000 since the early December, has risen to the top of the debate once again after falling as low as 43,000 on January 6th. Speaking with CNBC, Squawk Box, New York City Mayor Eric Adams discussed Bitcoin and its following the latest market dip for the flagship digital asset. Before Adams became mayor, he said that he would like to take his first 3 payments in Bitcoin. Questioned whether he had received the check in Bitcoin with assets currently down price, the mayor responded. He said, sometimes the best time to buy is when things go down. So when it goes back up, you make good profit. I completely agree with him. Okay, there was a football player as well that wanted his whole paycheck, his whole salary in Bitcoin. Okay, so I don't want you guys to miss out all those fun articles, and you guys got to watch out. You got to read in between the lines. There's whole websites that are literally dedicated to spreading just nothing but FUD. Okay, so he also added, but yes, I'm going to take my first 3 paychecks in Bitcoin. I haven't received my first check yet, but I think we need to use the technology of blockchain, Bitcoin, and all other forms of technology. I want New York City to be the center of technology. So I'm looking forward to be I'm looking forward to that first paycheck in Bitcoin. I'm sure he is. And these are things that we need to be careful about, especially new investors coming into this space, because it's very easy to get tricked out of your position because, well, just days ago they're spreading FUD that, with everything going on, that the prices can keep going down, and they do this literally to get big players like this into the market. So I don't want you guys that are holding positions to get shaken out. We are in a sea of red, and we're going to check this out right now. Matter of fact, let's right click on this, open another tab out. I mean, everybody, and you name it, there's just very few that are up right now. The markets are red. Okay, so that's what's going on, and because Bitcoin drives the whole market basically, so that's just what happens. So when they push this Bitcoin price down and also the price of Ethereum down, that reflects on the rest of the altcoins, meme coins, and other tokens as well. Even other blockchains and stuff like that. Okay, so I don't want you guys getting nervous. Those who just got into tokens, because you might have got into a token and then Bitcoin rocks down and then that token's going down. You might think it's something to do with the token. It has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on with the token itself or the team. Especially if I'm promoting it a lot and I'm pushing it out there. What's going on is that the markets are red. People are most likely taking more profits. And I've just been seeing this happen since 2017. They do it over and over as they move the chains of Bitcoin's price little by little down the road. When I first started, was 3,800 and then 4,500, and then it was at that 12,000 mark forever, and they brought it back down to 8,000, brought it back down to 6,000. Then out of nowhere, shot back up to 12, and that's all those areas of FUD. And then out of nowhere, it hit 19,000 in 2017. And then, that eventually brought the price back down because they said, hey, there's nothing we can do about this. They brought that price back down, even down to the 3,800s after 19,000, and got all kinds of people back up. And they played this same game. And now Bitcoin's all the way up, rocked up to 69,000 on some charts. But let's get to these price predictions. And let's look at this chart right now, what we got Bitcoin doing and what's going on the daily chart. And just let's identify some support and resistance and see what's going on. granted, you know, when things like this happen in the market, it creates FUD, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, you know, and that's what people start to, because people get shaken out of their positions in tokens because the price of Bitcoin affects everything, okay? It just does. That's why if you guys have been following my channel on those trading videos, I was showing you one of those tips and tricks, the correlation, what will help you. It will show you how some tokens move exactly how Bitcoin moves. And if you've been in this market long enough, I'm sure that you've realized that it kind of moves like that, right? So we're going to identify these supports, these quick little resistance, and then we'll get more deeper into them in a second. Let me just make a couple of them, see where we're going, and we're going to bring the time down. So this is the daily chart. We've hit this price before, so let's understand this. We've hit this before right here, so this is around that 43,000 mark. This is good that we had this breakout. We held here. We rocked up to that all-time high. So this is actually healthy right here that we're on this same mark, right? You guys know that those who've been following the channel, that's when we put this arrow right here. Where the price was rejected, you know, it ends up finding support. It got hit one time and we broke out of there. We tried to hold support right here, but it didn't happen, and that's why we're back at this mark right here. I want to see us hold this support. Of course, you know, with people with big news outlets, they can unfortunately cause a lot of FUD, and it will affect the markets and stuff like that. But right now we're going to be looking at this on the daily chart. We're going to break it down now. Let's just break down these hours. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. So we're holding right here. Let's add some indicators to give us a little bit clearer sight what's going on at the same time. So like that we can identify which way the trend is most likely to change in a second. And if it is going to change, or are we just going to still keep going down? Because whichever way we're going to go, I'm going to tell you guys, that's just how it is. So let's see what we got right now. So it looks like we're holding this support right here, which is really good because, you know, prior, that was before we went to the 69,000. And right here, we shot down, we held here. We're holding it again. We'll probably tap it, go up and tap it one more time. But let's keep going down. I just want to see if we're holding this line. We're starting to get buying pressure. Okay, we're starting to get buying pressure. I'm just trying to look for the crosses right now. I know the crosses on the bottom and the MACD like this to kind of expect, like, the market slowly turning around on all. You know, are we really oversold on the MACD? You know, are we really trying to turn back around? Is this momentum really starting to change? Is the volume starting to step in? These are all things that you need to ask yourself before you start making moves and whatnot like that. And even if you're just holding and you want to see what these positions are looking like. Yeah, so right now, you know, we're on the daily chart. Once again, we bring it back. We're really oversold. We need to see this curl back up the opposite way. And it looks like it can once we break it down to the 4-hour chart. And we look at the 4-hour chart, it looks like we want to hold above this 42,000 mark, which I think it would be wise to hold above this mark. Any more FUD, you know, it just wouldn't look good. These are false breakouts. I like that we respected this line before. Right here, we respected it. So let's identify all these areas where, you know, we actually held that mark. So we tapped there. These are all false breakouts, but we didn't want to go too far underneath that. So this area right here, this could be our new support level that I'm seeing Bitcoin hold. Of course, it's not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. But on the 4-hour chart, we start to see that we're losing selling pressure, and this is a support line that we are respecting, and we're not trying to go back under. And for it being Bitcoin, to be honest with you, where we're at and where the all-time high is not very far away. This looks like a very natural, healthy pullback. I guarantee if I put the Fibonacci sequence on here, this is that 61.8 average right here. So this is a healthy pullback that we can see it rock back up. This is where I usually use my USDT, my wallets to have USDT, and I buy Bitcoin or buy Ethereum or BNB and load up on projects that I believe in even more, because right now everything's on a discount. So let's go back over here. I mean, you look at anything going on right now, just everything's at a discount. You guys know that I've been covering FTM. FTM will break its all-time high. We'll check this out really quick. I'll also post my profits that I made off of FTM, even though the markets were down in the red. I think my last one that I did was around 3,100 that I posted, but I got it all the way up to like about 3,500. But I'll post those pictures, so make sure you follow me at CryptoRico12, because I post a lot of the pictures of my profits, or just join my money bag alerts, and you'll see a lot more transparency in all my moves and stuff like that, what's going on. All right, so we got this. That all-time high that thing's gone. The minute Bitcoin picks back up, that all-time high is gone. I could see FTM quickly, first quarter being around $5, $10, you know, fluctuating between there. And, you know, any kind of news can come out and push that price up, and any kind of FUD can come out and push that price down. So this is where you can find FTM. You know, we got it on Binance, KuCoin, FTX, and of course, its confidence is very high. The volume is very high, okay? So I just wanted to bring a quick update, not to worry, to like kind of calm the waters, because I know there's like a sea of red going on out there. Look at this, how we're starting to pick right back up. That's good. I want to see us. We're gonna have to break past this 51. So that's gonna be that resistance really for Bitcoin, that 52. If we break that, we'll start rocking back up. All the prices will go back up. But I just want to show you guys that even when there's a sea of red, there's guys like the mayor of New York loading up his first 3 paychecks in Bitcoin, an appreciating asset. He doesn't want to get paid in cash no more. Nobody does. At least I don't. And I'm sure a lot of other people don't. I want appreciating assets over time. The minute you pull money out, if you have cash in your pocket, literally you walk outside, it starts to deplete instantly, either in value because, well, they keep printing too much of it, and we're just in debt, or that you keep spending it. I don't even like to have cash on me no more. Unless I'm going to use something, I'll convert some crypto to get exactly what I need to do. But the rest, I leave it right back into crypto. And I used to love cash. And I still do. I use it, when I need to. But I won't leave my money or my crypto in cash. Just this little separate bag that I've been doing the futures trading with. So like that, I can use that, and it's still not really cash. It's USDT. So it's still a stable coin crypto. So like that, I can jump in and buy some Ethereum for the cheap and load up my positions with more Ethereum or BNB or Bitcoin that I would have had if I would have bought early on when the prices were a lot higher. Okay, so just notice that, there's people still loading up. There's a lot of things going on in this market. Right now, this is a healthy pullback. People are still getting paid in Bitcoin. I mean, the mayor of New York. So just, stay tuned for this. We're going to keep our eye on Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything that has to do with crypto. Okay, continue to come back, experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, later.